Well, welcome along to the Rugby Stars head-to-head quiz. And as you can see, this time we are going for the Lions against South Africa, a series, of course, we're all looking forward to next year, perhaps even more so now. But we're going back in time a little bit for these two contestants, Jamie Heaslip and Bryan Habana, stars of the 2009 series. Great friends, great rivals, and great competitors today, no doubt. Jamie, you've already gone one up with your backdrop there. That's brilliant.
Well, Miles, after the tough tests that were in South Africa, and I've seen a couple of clips of it recently, I'm bringing a bit of backup. Because last time, you know, we caught a couple of digs, so I thought I'd bring a bit of backup for the boys now, coming up against Bryan, because he's always up to something sneaky.
Bryan, always up to something sneaky. Is that true? I think it probably is.
Yeah, I thought the Lions planned pretty well in 2009. I'm not quite sure if Jamie's gone with the Top Gun theme because he still hasn't apologized for jumping on my back post scoring that try in the second test. So I'm still waiting. He offered me a beer or something. I've done various television gigs with him. He's yet to do something. So again, like the intimidation we got for most of that test series. And again, Top Gun, I'm much more happy with than seeing that sea of red running out of Loftus in that second test. So I'm good to go. So.
Brilliant. Sledging starting early. That's what we like on the Rugby Stars head-to-head quiz. Let me just run through the rules very quickly. Jamie and Bryan will in turn pick a shirt number 1 to 15. They will then opt for a question that relates to that chosen jersey. Now, it's 5 points available and a try, therefore, for a correct answer on your own team if you go home with no help. If you do go home, you can have help for 3 points, the penalty goal, pull back to that position. You'll have 3 multiple choice options at that stage. Or if you really want to go for it, have a question on the opposition, no help at all, but the juicy thought of 7 points trying conversion. So let's start by, first of all, deciding who goes first. Toss of the coin. Bryan, you call. Heads or tails?
I'm going heads.
You have won the toss, sir. Are you going to take the first question or the second?
I'm going to go first question. Got to start off. We didn't start off that second test well, so maybe change things around a bit.
South Africa to set the tone like that. So pick a shirt number.
I'm going to go opposition 13.
Wow. Straight in, opposition. So there's no help here. No help at all. But it is for 7 points. How many tries did Brian O'Driscoll score for the Lions against South Africa? How many tries did Brian O'Driscoll score for the Lions against South Africa? And it's clearly getting to you a little bit. Final answer?
Final answer, none.
Final answer, none, is correct. What a very good answer. It's a little trap door that you didn't fall through early on. Well played. So straight away, South Africa lead by 7 points to 0. Early try from Habana. Like it. So that's gone. Number 13 has gone. Jamie, where are you going?
I'm going steady, and I'm going to go 8 home. I'll probably get
your shirt number. Your shirt number, number 8, home question. Which number 8 missed out on test selection for the 1997 first test, famous series, Lions South Africa? He went down ill on the eve of the game, and he ended up playing just 4 minutes of the series as a replacement in the second test. Who was that? 1997, number 8, missed out on the first test, having been originally selected. You can have options if you want.
No, so sorry. He played. Say that again.
So 1997, he went down ill on the eve of the first test. He played just 4 minutes of the second test as a replacement. That was his only involvement in the series. Number 8. Number 8.
I'm going to hedge a bet because the guy who came on in 97 was Miller, and he came on, I think, for Law. I remember him coming on.
So final answer?
I'm going to go Eric Miller. Eric Miller.
Eric Miller is the correct answer. That's a try for the Lions.
Because he didn't. I don't think he played in any other test, did he, Miles?
No, he didn't. No, missed out on the first test. He would have played. Tim Rodber came in at the 11th hour and, of course, played so well. Okay, so we have 7-5. 7-5. You go next, Bryan.
Okay, I'm going to go... I'm going to go, also safe, South Africa 11.
Your shirt number. South Africa 11. Yongi Nokwe was left wing in the third test in 2009 in what turned out to be his final international. A year before, he'd scored 4 tries in one match. Not many do that.
Against Australia.
Who were the opponents? Straight in, no need for any help. That's the answer against Australia, and that's your own team, so that's a 5-pointer. So you are up to 12. Well played. Yongi Nokwe, I think now coaching Western Province Women, is that right?
Something like that. Somewhere in club rugby in the Western Cape,
Yeah, terrific player. Lost his speed a little bit after that knee injury, but my goodness, what a player at the time. Okay, Jamie, you're next.
We're going to go 7 home.
7 home. Okay. So Alliance question number 7. 2009 again, series you both took part in. Martin Williams came on in the first 2 tests, but who came on for him in the third after he'd been selected as a starter? You can have options if you want.
Who came on for him?
Who came on for him?
So
things were changed around in the third test, if you remember. Series had gone.
Oh, gosh. So I'm trying to think what the back row was. Myself, Crofty, and Wally in the last test. Or was it him? Where Crofty come on?
Do you want options?
Oh, jeez. I'm going to be hung for this. So, sorry, who came on for Martin Williams?
Yeah.
That's the question. I'm going to hedge a bet and say...
So you're going for it? No options? You're going for it, are you?
I might. I'm going to say... Oh, I'm going with Crofty, but was he injured or not?
Can I push you?
I'll go with... No, I'm going to go... Give me a multiple choice.
Okay, the multiple choice options are David Wallace, Tom Croft, Joe Worsley.
I'm going to say Wally.
You're right. Well played.
Ooh.
Options worth it in the end. It was David Wallace. Of course, he started earlier in the series, came on in that
12,
one. So that's a 3-pointer.
Come on.
All right. Okay, I'm going to... I'm going to go opposition 15.
Opposition 15. You do like to go for it. Here we go. Lions question then on 15. Lee Byrne was the starting fullback in the first test in 2009, but Rob Kearney took over for the second and third test. All I want to know is how old is Rob? How old is Rob?
Currently.
Now, had that gone home and Jamie, I think you would have fancied that. Yeah. Especially you'd probably be invited to all the parties. But
Rob,
how old is Rob now?
I'm thinking he's an 84 model. I'm really thinking he's an 84 model. And I don't know whether he would be turning, which he's already turned 36 or not. Oh, I'm going to go Rob Kearney is 35.
Oh, so close. He's 34. He's 34. Yay! So, you stay on 12. Chance here, Jamie. Chance to really close the gap. Maybe go in front.
15, wasn't it? Number 15 gone. Okay.
Number 15's gone, yeah. Where are you going?
Okay. 6 home.
6 home. You're a back row man, aren't you? You really are. Tom Croft scored 2 tries in the first test in 2009. Later that year, partly because of that, but his general play throughout the year, he was nominated for World Player of the Year. But who won it? Who was the World Player of the Year in 2009?
Oh, it was Richie McCaw.
Oh, straight there. No help required.
Yeah,
and that's a try because it was a home question.
13-12.
And you lead. That's it.
Oh.
The Lions lead as we approach half-time by 13-12. Bryan? Seesaw battle, this, isn't it?
Yeah. I'm going to go home 5.
Home 5, right.
Ooh.
I'm smiling because this is taking you right back in time.
Who was your 5?
Oh, no.
It's taking you to the third test on the famous tour of 1974.
Oh.
The Springbok...
Kidding.
Well, stay with it. The Springbok lock, Johan de Bruin, lost something during the match. He lost something during the match. All 30 players, plus officials, were on the floor looking for it. What was it? They were all looking for it. What was it? You can have the options. You might very much need them for this one.
I'm not too sure if it was his tooth. Oh. Okay, I'm going to go for options. I'm going to go for options.
Okay, the 3 options are tooth, finger, glass eye.
That's something you don't hear every day.
No.
That is definitely not 3 multiple choice questions I've ever heard in my life. Oh, my word.
Yes, you couldn't have prepped for this one, could you?
No.
I'm
going to go glass eye. I'm going to go glass eye.
And you would go correct. He lost his glass eye. And it was found, it was after a sort of little slap from Gordon Brown, brewed from Troon. Out came the eye.
What?
It was found on the floor and it was put back in with a little bit of straw sticking out the back.
No way. That's incredible.
Yeah, one of those stories that sort of maybe gets changed a little bit in time, but the basic...
One of those guesses that just pays dividends. Oh, my word.
The basic line is true. That really did happen. And it was a home question for you. 3-pointer, therefore, because you needed options. So South Africa up to 15. How are we going to go to half-time, Jamie? How are you going to take us to half-time?
I'm going to go 4 home.
4 home. How many consecutive tests has Alan Wynne-Jones started for the Lions? Consecutive tests as we stand now. How many has he started? Silence falls.
He wasn't there in 09. He was there in 13. And he captained it in the end because Warbs was injured and Paulie was injured. So I think he did all 3. And then he was captain come the end of it in... I'm going to go 6.
Well, you're absolute. Well, no, Jamie's right, Bryan. It's 6.
6.
It's
he
6,
was there in 09, though, wasn't he?
He was there in 09.
Oh, was he?
He was, yeah.
He didn't start.
Yeah.
Sorry, he didn't start test.
Didn't he start the last test?
Yeah, he started in 09. He started the first and came on in 2 and 3.
Okay,
he was that big bloke around the team meeting table. Remember?
Was it not Paulie and Shawsey were in the? Did they start the second 2 tests?
Yeah, Alan started the first. Yeah, I thought he started the third. That's why I said 7. Well done.
Well, Paul obviously started all 3, didn't he?
Yeah.
As you did, Jamie.
Shawsey played last anyway.
Yeah. Oh, well, you got there in the end. That's what matters. You got your 5 points. You got your try. And at half-time, we have South Africa 15, the British and Irish Lions 18.
Oof.
So how do we start this second half? We start with Bryan playing a little bit of catch-up. Got a great start. Got that early try. But come on, speedy winger. Get back into the game.
Need that intercept. Come on.
Where are you going? Which number?
Oh, okay. I'm going to go... Oh, man. What am I now? 3 points behind. I'm going to go... Home 9.
Home 9. Okay.
Ooh.
The late, great Joost van der Westhuizen, scrum half in 1997.
Yeah.
He battled it out with Matt Dawson famously. In which year was he first inducted into the International Rugby Hall of Fame? You can have options. Home question, you can have options.
Please, no.
Options are 2007, 2008, 2009. 07, 08, 09.
I was in 07. I'm going to go 2008.
I'm afraid your kick to the post had just gone wide. It was 07, and he was later inducted into the World Rugby Hall of Fame as well. The great Joost van der Westhuizen. So,
Bryan, where would that have been? I can't remember that at the awards in 2007. Where was that announced?
Are you taking the referee on here?
Let it go,
Just asking a question, sir. Just asking a question.
Oh, nicely put. Nicely put to the official. The referee Rodders is listening in the background. Rodri, he'll pop up.
Books Yoda's got in the background there. I'm not going to question his knowledge in any way or form.
Oh, Bryan, you've let it go.
Jamie, where are you going?
I'm going to go 10 home.
10 home. Right. Lions fly half in the first two tests in 97. Gregor Townsend, of course, now the Scotland head coach. But which South African Super Rugby side did Gregor play for one season in his playing days? Can you remember that? If you can without any help.
Give me the multiple choice here.
Options straight away. Okay. Stormers, Lions, Sharks. Stormers, Lions, Sharks. It's now a 3-pointer.
I have no idea. I'm going to say Sharks.
Oh, Bryan knows.
Oh, did you guess that? How did you guess that?
I kind of went to Stormers. I kind of went like this. Like I've seen a lot of like guys from Northern Hemisphere play for the Sharks over the years, and that's why. That's the only reason why.
I'm gonna go opposition 12.
Opposition 12. Oh no! Oh no!
No,
so
no,
sorry.
Yoda.
There are two.
Do this to me.
Yeah, Yoda's done it to you again. There are two really historical, long way back questions. You've had one, and this is the other. The Lions first went to South Africa in 1891, and their captain was number 12, inside centre, Bill McLagan. There were 20 matches on that tour. How many points were scored against the Lions in all of those matches? How many points in all of those 20 matches were scored against the Lions? Now, I sense you might need options. Say again.
No, I need multiple. I need options.
You do? Okay. 1, 3, or 50 in all of those games. 1, 3, or 50.
Oh, Yoda. You're absolutely kidding me. Because, I mean, I don't even know what points were back in that. I mean, I'm assuming it was 1 and 2. Surely not in 20 games. They had 1 of 3.
Well, a try was 1 then.
Yeah. 50. No, and this is going to be one of those questions that I'm going to pull my hair. I don't think it's 50. I can't see being 1 or 3. I'm going to go 3. I have no clue. I'm going to go 3.
It was 1. There was a try scored against the Lions in the first match, and that was it. They didn't concede another point on the whole of the tour.
20 games? That's poor from the South African team. That is ridiculous.
You guys are just setting out, you know.
See, always a flashy one. Go for the big intercept try, like, you know.
Oh, I cannot
South
believe
Africa.
that. How those two. Now we're against the pump, yeah.
The box is stuck on 15 here, Jamie. You can really go for the kill.
No, you can kill it.
Slow
Where are you going?
Steady, Miles. Slow and steady.
Where are you going?
So, if I'm right, 1, 2, 3, and 14 are left, yeah?
1, 2, 3, and 14. You're absolutely right.
I'm going to go for 2. Home.
2. Home, 2. Right. Lions hookers to South Africa, Wales, great representation over the years. Bobby Windsor, Alan Phillips, Barry Williams, Matthew Rees, and of course on the last Lions tour, Ken Owens might be on the next one as well. All I want to know is Ken Owens' popular or popularly known nickname. And for the avoidance of doubt, this is the broadcastable one. Jamie Heaslip, what is he known as? Do you need help?
Sheriff!
I sensed you did not. Sheriff, straight in, 5 points. And the Lions lead 26.
So I'm clear. Is it 26-15? Is that right? 11 point difference.
That's what the scoreboard is showing.
Oh, it's ridiculous. Okay, 14 home.
14 home. This is slightly, in Lions terms, crystal ball time. Cheslin Colby should be wearing the shirt versus the Lions next year. How many tries has he already scored for South Africa? He's played 14 times. How many tries has he got?
He hasn't scored that many. No, I need options.
Need options.
Please.
6, 8, or 10. 6, 8, or 10. You need options. You need points.
Ooh.
Yeah. 6, 8, or 10. He hasn't scored that many, actually.
14 caps.
Yeah.
6, 8, or 10.
14 caps. Ooh. Is he in your caliber, Brian? Like?
No, Makazole Mapimpi has actually been incredible. He's going at a try game. Cheslin hasn't scored that many. 14, I'm going to go with 6.
It's 8.
No, Miles.
It's 8. It's 8. Stay on 15.
Oh.
This is agony for Mr. Habana.
Wow, he hasn't scored many. That's
just,
well, that now make.
No, that's almost. No,
it's turned into a comedy.
It's done. Oh, the background. The background has changed.
I love to see you. You've always stayed humble.
There we go.
Well, it's for how big the victory is now, Jamie, I think. Go on.
I will go 3 home, please.
3 home. Okay. Paul Wallace, the Lions star tight head in 1997, played his final match for Ireland in 2002 in a World Cup qualifier. Ireland had to qualify for the World Cup. 3. Who were the opponents?
Give us a multiple choice there, Miles.
Yeah, it's a toughie. Russia, Romania, Georgia. Russia, Romania, Georgia.
No, 2002, wasn't it, you said?
Yeah.
I'm going to say... Russia.
It was, in fact, Georgia.
Gentlemen, it's been an absolute pleasure, Jamie. Well done. And please keep safe. Wash your hands. Practice social distancing. And Jamie, stop gloating.
I'm just going to fly off into the sunset with the rest of my team here. But
till next time.
As always, it's been a pleasure. It's been an absolute pleasure.